Wow! I'm ready!
Where are you?
Going these days in my car! Beat out! Woo!
Hello?
You gotta be smiling, you gotta be dancing, you gotta be shaking that ass!
Go.
What up, Neapolitan? Welcome to the top 10, maybe even top 2 podcast on all the interwebs. No need to fear, the Bogan Boys are here, podcasting in your ear from the Square Mile City, Frank Sinatra's backdoor,
Frank.
Hoboken, New Jersey. We are the Bogan Boys. I am your chubby friend Z, and in front of me, as always, is the uncanny, unreasonable, and unforgiving Bones.
I feel like you think I'm unreasonable for making you do this tonight.
And to my right is the Mozart-loving, booty-shaking, claw-drinking Allie.
Yup, that's me.
Into the microphone, dear.
Wait, I've been wondering if you do that new each time, and you do.
Do
Yes.
what?
The
Do what
beginning.
new?
Yeah, he does the beginning
beginning.
new every time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Welcome to the pod, Allie. You are our
Thank you.
Fill-in
We're not
third
gonna be here
roommate.
for long, but
what?
What do you mean you're not going to be here for
I'm just
long?
gonna ask a question, then I'm gonna go.
Oh, well, your
go back
questions
to
are
the
not up.
Yeah,
nearly
you're not up.
close
We're not
yet.
up to that part yet, so you're stuck with us.
You got some time.
For those of you at home, which actually will be all of you, since this is a podcast, Allie is our third roommate for 10 days, as she fills in for M. Sul.
Yep.
Into the microphone, dear. I know it's not your
Guys,
first
I don't
time.
want to do this.
No, you got to. Just do it.
No one's talking about rape but you.
Okay.
Not one of us.
Yep,
Only
that's
you.
me.
Yeah, there you
In
go.
her room.
So it hasn't been a great day.
Oh, no? No, really?
I'm 0-4 in fantasy today. I went 4 of 20. 4 and 20. Not 4 of 420. 4 and 20 in my gambling today.
Yes.
The round robin I put in,
Lost everyone.
I actually have, if Dallas doesn't win this game, I will literally lose every single part of the round robin.
It's one of the hardest things to do.
I only got 3 of the
It's-
9 teams right.
It's harder to do that than...
I don't
really
think I've ever
so
had a loss of a day this badly. I got
I'm sure
everything
you have.
wrong.
Hold on. You
Well,
definitely-
yeah, March Madness can be a bitch sometimes,
Yes,
but
but then you make it up next day on March Madness. Thursday could be bad, but Friday will be great.
this has just been a total awful day.
It started out great. You woke up, you screamed Napolitan, you called at least 12 people and screamed that at him.
And then I threw up.
And then you threw up, and that was the end.
I think all the yelling just shook everything up in my body.
Yeah, I know. You were at top form of yelling. You
It was
were
the most-
blackout drunk yelling.
It was the
still.
most delicious vomit I've ever had because I just had eaten 30 Neapolitan cookies.
Yeah.
So I had a wedding last night.
Try Mountain Dew next time. It's delicious.
The
Throw up.
Neapolitan was great. That's,
Yeah. But that's an expensive throw up. You want just to get a bottle
I mean,
of Mountain
it
Dew.
was free for me.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sure if they were given out at the wedding
Or you just took them.
or I got so blackout.
You're lucky I was awake, dude. You came back at 2 a.m. and
Really?
yeah, it was 2 o'clock in the morning.
The wedding was at 5:30.
Yeah. And you
How did
were
I get here so
all
late?
I just hear is, and I was passed out. I had been watching a show, passed out on my bed, and
Oh,
luckily I
man.
heard it. I was like, "What the fuck is that sound?" And you were buzzing. You must have been buzzing for 10 minutes outside, I assume, because you were just holding
Wow.
the buzzer down.
I had a great time. Shout out to Kraus. He got married yesterday. It was a fucking awesome time. Beautiful fucking wedding. Beautiful wedding. Last one of the year. So,
Wow.
So I'm done. I'm done for the year of weddings.
No surprise ones.
No surprise
What
ones.
if Allie gets married to Dave? How do you know?
Are you going to get married to Dave?
Yes.
Into
Can you
the
speak into the
microphone.
microphone.
Yes.
Into the microphone.
But very Italian wedding. Very Italian wedding. Her last name is Santola. Was Santola, I guess now.
Now it's Kraus.
Super Italian wedding. It was so great. The food, the spread.
Was it so Italian that they did the mixing of the two wines at the beginning? So they mix a red and a white
Oh.
to sacred.
They did it with
sanctifize the
sand.
marriage. Interesting. I guess it depends on where you're from in Italy.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, awesome time though. So Kraus was a Marine. So
Thank you.
thank you for your
Kraus.
service.
Yes.
And then he went to Rutgers after he was a Marine. So
Yes.
pretty much almost all the people there were these beautiful 25-year-old dudes that were all just
All dudes.
6'2", like shredded and just like so much energy and young and youthful exuberance. It was like apparently it was most of their first weddings they had been to.
Oh, wow.
So they were like
I feel
extra
like they all
fired
get
up
married.
into the fucking
I
microphone.
feel like Marines get married at like 20.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he was-
there's a lot of his Rutgers friends too. So all of his friends from Rutgers are like 4 or 5 years younger than him
Okay.
because of the into the microphone.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I looked at my one friend, shout out Jordan. We were sitting at the wedding, and me and him are similar heights. I'm obviously a little bit heavier than him, but we looked around and we're
Obviously.
like, are we allowed to be here? Like, I felt out of place with how many tall, beautiful people. And everyone that had a girlfriend with them was just a complete smoke show. Like, everyone there was hot. It was so gorgeous there.
Yeah.
Beautiful people. The bride looked awesome. Her two sisters are smoke shows, too. Like, look exactly like her. Great wedding, though. Shout out to everyone that was there.
I've been to a few military fundraising events, and like all the officers that the women they bring, I'm like, are you
Beautiful.
married, or are these like you're like I bring you to fundraising events, women? Like you are
Right?
gorgeous.
They're
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
I don't know.
military guys.
Shout out to Bojo, Schultz, Full Dog, Jordan. Caught up with all those people. It was great. The whole Sullivan family was there. Vanessa Sullivan, most beautiful girl on the planet. Love you.
Did you do anything weird?
Probably. I don't know.
Based on how drunk you were.
I was super drunk.
Yeah, I have some videos. I'm gonna put them out there.
Yeah.
Only 2 or 3. The third one I can't put out there.
And then, so the Uber, this is the only thing I do remember about last night. I took an Uber home, not a pool, a regular Uber.
Have you complained to Uber yet?
And the guy picked someone up in Jersey City, I think, and then dropped her off in like Madison or something. I don't know, 6th and Madison.
Well, at least
What
it
the fuck
in
was
route.
that?
En route.
He probably asked me because, I don't know, I was just really drunk. Like, I'm sure he asked me.
You probably clicked pool and you didn't know it.
Yeah, it auto selects pool now. Like it starts at pool. You have
Really?
to get off of it. It's very annoying. And then it'll say,
I'm pretty sure I
oh,
was asleep the whole time, too, in the car ride home, so I don't know.
Yeah, so like it'll say when you click on it, it'll be like, oh, if you go do this now, it'll save you $10 by doing this pool.
I guess I could just look.
You could just look.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, but you came back. You walked into my room, took a Napolitan, and threw it at me. He's like, oh, Napolitan, and then threw one at
Boy,
me.
it's a wonderful cookie. I wanted you to share with
I-
You
me.
should
ate
sing
it.
your song.
Your face.
I'm not
was-
singing the song right now. I'm gonna
I knew
sing it
how
later,
drunk.
maybe.
I knew how drunk you were, based on how pale white your face. You were like destroyed, stumbly, like
Yeah.
way beyond gotten drunk.
There was a whiskey bar.
Ah,
There was a tequila shot
well, you're
thing.
drinking with Marines too, so they're like out. They're just drinking.
It was
with
just
your
all these
table.
young people. I stuck with like the people, my friends from high school. So like we were all like 30, or 31. Like most of them are married, kids. Like so, we felt old just looking around at everyone. But just so much the youthful exuberance.
Did you feel older then, or when you were at Toad's for your 27th
I felt older
birthday?
last night.
Older last night,
Yeah.
really?
At Toads, I feel at home. It's like my home base.
Okay. Wait, let's talk about Al's night. Allie.
Allie, you got home at 2:30 apparently.
Yeah, I
After
actually
me.
also ordered an Uber pool intentionally,
Uh-huh.
and then we picked up like 2 different guys, and then
Yeah,
we got
I bet you like
here.
that.
It was actually funny because they couldn't understand the Uber driver, and I kept having to be like to the guy, "Can I can I talk?" like so that they could understand. So I kept like,
What language did he speak?
I don't even know, but I kept being like, I don't know,
Kurdistan?
not sure. Anyways,
Did you speak the language as well?
No, I mean like they didn't understand the Uber drivers. Then it was just like they kept taking so long to find the car because they couldn't understand the Uber driver.
How drunk were they?
Maybe drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe pretty drunk.
How drunk were you?
Also maybe pretty drunk.
Nice.
But then we got here, which was like it was gonna be like a $50 Uber.
Yeah.
Who's
and
we?
then
The two
like
guys.
me and the 2 guys.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
This is such a subtle way of you saying that you were with 2 dudes last night
Yeah.
and went home with them.
No, and then the Uber driver dropped the 2 guys off, and then we realized that they had canceled on mine. And then I was like, oh, I don't know how that happened. And then I ended up getting a free ride.
What? Wow.
Nice.
From
You
Manhattan.
had a totally different experience than Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then,
absolute
then I was
opposite.
like, I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. He was like, it's fine. I'll just drop you off.
Yeah, like what's he gonna do at that point?
Yeah.
It's 3:00 in the morning or
So
2:30
it was
in the
a
morning. You're just
free,
gonna
a
fuck.
nice free ride.
So that
for
sounds
me.
like you had a good night.
Well, he thought you were getting double teamed, so he didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, true.
Into the microphone.
Yeah, true.
It's okay. Everybody's like this. Everybody doesn't understand. Just
Yep.
do it.
I didn't kick off with a memory, but I have one. 6 years ago, the Orb was created. The Orb was a chiller drinking machine that would freeze like your alcohol up. So shout out to the Orb. Shout out to Big Mike. Shout out to Big Mike's dad for restoring it. And shout out to Kevin McBain for giving it to me.
Where is the Orb now?
The Orb is long dead, gone, I think. I think we broke it like within a year. It was a beautiful machine, though.
So wait, it just froze it instantly?
You ever see like the Jaeger machines at the bars? Like it gets it really cold, like gets it to 33 degrees, basically. That's what it was like. One of those kind of things. My friend Kevin was throwing it out, and I was like, "No, I'll take that. That's what I need."
And then you engineered that to make it a...
Well, actually, Big Mike's dad did all of it,
Ah.
and then I got a DUI.
Shout out to them for having to deal with the Redskins today.
Yeah, that was a terrible game. Well, good for the Giants. Daniel Jones, good job. I think we have the greatest quarterback
Be
of
right
all
back.
time. Thanks. Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
Just
Can I have one as well? Anything but raspberry,
one?
please.
No.
He's got his. Don't you
done.
want to Fanta?
I'm not drinking forever
He
again.
feels like I did yesterday. This is the same scenario. I just didn't throw up.
I think I'm done drinking for a while. Isn't there like a no shave November? Is there like a no drink?
Yeah, sober
October,
October.
sober October. Except my birthday's in like a fucking week. So how am I?
And we
gonna
have the Jurges party.
not? Oh my god, yeah.
There's too many people. It's so hard to have a month of like not drinking.
I think November might be it.
Thanksgiving.
January might be it.
Oh, Ruby.
How about we don't drink from New Year's Day through
I've done this. I did it
through
for
Super Bowl Sunday? Then we could drink that weekend.
I did it for 3 weeks, and I just got really high, and went out with everybody and got really high, and then would go home at 10 and would feel great the next day.
I don't know what that's like.
Well, you would know what getting really high would be like since you roofied me on Friday with an edible.
Wait, yeah, how did that go?
Shout out to Dan Sullivan who responded to a text of mine 12 hours later. Love when people do that.
I do that shit all the time. I'll look at something and completely forget about it, like if I'm drunk, and then like
That's a
the
big
next day I'll
shelf
be
life
like,
right there.
sorry, yeah, hey. Like Shirley texted me last night at like 11:30, 12, and I looked at it and just didn't respond, and then responded today at 4 o'clock in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
well, Sheely doesn't respond back usually for like 4 days. So
Since he's upgraded to an iPhone, though, he does respond pretty quickly.
sorry, I cut you off there. My bad.
Friday night,
Yeah, you got a little high on Friday, allegedly.
apparently. I don't know. All I remember getting back into the apartment, and then I woke up and you woke me up at noon, which I haven't
Correct.
slept till noon in a very long time.
I left
Like,
you at the bar
without-
at
it wasn't
11:30,
like- yeah.
and you asked me to give you someone gave you an edible, and I had held
Why
it
did
for
you
you.
just bring it to my room?
And you
put
had
it in my
asked me,
room?
hey, can I have the edible? And I was like, yeah, no problem. So I gave you your edible, and maybe that was
Of course
a bad
I
idea
ate
in
it.
hindsight.
Of course I ate it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you're
when you woke up, you're like, wait a minute.
well, I just felt.
Where's that edible?
No, it wasn't even that. I was like, how do I feel this bad? How do I feel this bad? No, yeah, there we go. Just twist it like that. Yeah. Turn it. Non-rape here. Nothing rapey going on.
Into the microphone.
And
All set.
I woke up and I felt like the worst I've ever felt in my life. And I think I was still high. I was definitely high.
I'm a little high.
Wait,
And I just felt terrible until about 7 p.m.
If you're going to talk into the goddamn microphone, Allie.
I just don't want to be heard, really. But I want to ask. I want to ask.
It's hard to be on a podcast and
I
not
know.
talk, Allie.
Yeah, I didn't ask for this.
Well, yeah,
No,
you did.
we're
You
not-
live here, right?
We're not forcing you to be here
Yeah,
against your
you're
own
right,
will.
You're right.
Do you see that Samuel L. Jackson is the new Alexa voice you can do?
Is it like say what again? Say what again?
You could apparently you could like now buy
Then I want Alexa.
him to be your
I want
Alexa voice.
Then I want Alexa and I want Samuel L. to just yell at me all day.
Who's like your number one person you would want
Say what again,
as
motherfucker?
Alexa? Like, what's the one voice you think that you'd actually be able to tolerate Alexa? Because Alexa fucking sucks.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. I have a specific set of skills.
I just found where you want to go. You want to take a
You're
left?
you're about to be taken. We're not going to rape you.
What about
Allie.
you?
Yeah,
Allie?
Allie?
I'm trying to think. I don't even know if it would be a girl or a guy. I have to think through.
It could be
Definitely,
it could be a them Or they.
Oh, yeah, true.
What if it was one of us? Would you be able to listen to one of
Yeah,
us
I think you guys have really good voices.
narrate your whole life to you?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go with you guys.
Can we set up an Alexa voice?
We should do that.
I don't know if that's
You guys
possible.
really do have good voices.
The Boken Boys do Alexa.
We'll just Amazon, just like pay us like $5 an hour, and when random people want something, like we'll just jump in real quick and answer their questions.
Did you? Oh, this was
The
this.
sun is 1.26 billion miles away from Earth.
I saw this
I don't know if
headline.
that's right. You know, whatever.
I saw this headline. I just had to make a really terrible joke. So here it is. Mysterious stench plagues Bayonne. I wonder what it is.
Her friend Bree.
Probably
Her
Staten
friend-
Island.
Her friend Bree
yeah,
is
it's
from
my
Bayonne.
friend Brie.
I think it was just Staten Island. I think they got to the bottom of it.
It was Staten Island.
That was it.
Staten Island tried to cover up their landfill, and
No,
it started seeping.
Yeah, well, Staten Island, like, you know, when you fart and then you actually like get up and like the leftover smell actually gets out. That's
Fart
what happens.
blankets. You know what a fart blanket is?
Yeah.
It's when you fart so much in a blanket that eventually, even when you're not farting, if you hit it the wrong way, the fart smell comes
Staten
out.
Island is just
You ever had one of those?
big
No.
fart blanket.
Yeah.
That's what Staten Island is.
Staten Island.
It's just a big landing strip of a fart.
And Bayonne is connected to it.
Are you
I don't
laughing at
know.
landing strip or
Yeah, sure.
what did the two guys last night that you banged think about your landing strip?
What were their names?
I don't know.
Dave,
Dave and Dave.
Dave and Dave.
nice. You got double teamed by the
Yeah,
D's.
the Dave.
Do they have big D's?
How's Dave doing? Can you give us an
Dave's
update
like,
on
I wish
Dave?
Dave was on the podcast with us. Should we call him in?
Sure,
call
let's call
Dave.
in Dave.
You could call Dave. Would he answer?
Yeah, for sure.
He wouldn't
Well,
be able to
answer
hear
you.
you since you don't talk into
yeah,
the goddamn
true,
microphone.
true. He would answer.
Whoa.
My ex, Dave.
Holler.
Way to fold the conversation. He sounds like the most wonderful man on earth.
Yeah. He
Why did you
really
break
She
up with him?
broke up with him because he wasn't the one. Apparently,
Yeah.
that was her reasoning.
Yeah.
He wasn't the one?
He wasn't.
Was he like the 2
Yeah.
or the 3?
He was, now he's like the 10.
The 10?
Yeah.
Was the... How was his penis? Did he have
Let's
a
get
nice...
to the real stuff.
Did he have a nice hot penis?
Not necessarily.
That's
no.
not a glowing endorsement at all.
But
What is a nice
It
hot
wasn't
penis?
about that, all right?
Did he have a cute dick?
No.
So it was just ugly?
What was
Yeah,
ugly
but that
then?
wasn't a.
Anteater or no?
That's a yes.
So
That's a yes.
So he had an anteater.
It's either an instant no or a giggle.
Have you ever tasted
yeah.
smegma before?
Enough about me, guys. Anyway,
It's not about you. It's about Dave. Come on.
Yeah.
yeah, true. All right, let's call him.
You really want to call Dave?
Sure.
We don't have to call Dave.
We don't have to call Dave. We'll call Dave another day.
The Anti-Defamation League added the OK symbol and the bowl haircut to its list of hate symbols for white supremacy.
Wait, like Oklahoma? Like okay? Which is
No,
okay?
like, you know, like remember when you used to play the circle game when you were a kid? Put it like
Oh,
below
yeah.
your waist?
Oh, yeah.
That's apparently a white supremacy symbol now.
Wait, what was blood? I used to be able to do it. I can't do it
something
anymore.
like that.
It's like this.
But,
I
bro,
know Mike
the
Porter can
bowl
do it.
haircut.
I know Mike Porter can
The
do it.
bowl haircut.
Isn't that Asian?
Yeah, it's now a white supremacist symbol. All of Asia are apparently now white supremacists. The entire continent. Because they all have the same haircut. North Koreans are only allowed to have 2 haircuts. One of them's bowl
How
haircut.
is the shocker not on the list? The shocker's not on the list.
It might be. I don't know. I didn't dig too far. But
Yeah.
the shocker's not like a hate symbol. It's a love symbol if you think about it.
Is the peace sign a hate symbol? Because it could be like peace.
Probably.
Yeah, peace.
Because the Anti-Defamation League apparently just hates fun.
It's the anti-fun league. It's like the bar you went to. No fun.
You're covering up the microphone.
Well, I was gonna talk. I honestly missed the first half of what you said. So.
It's okay.
We said that you got double
then you
stuffed
couple-
by Dave and Dave.
Yeah.
Pete and Pete. Pete and Pete.
Repeat and repeat.
That's all the prep I had for the show. I just didn't. I had a very bad day.
Yeah.
Because you had a
You've been
bad
really
day.
depressed.
You're taking one down.
Good to see you talking though.
Yeah, so Chris didn't talk for
Yeah.
like, I want to say 4 hours. Maybe 4 hours. You took a nap in between there for like an
Yeah.
hour in that 4 hour span.
I
Yeah.
thought maybe if I took a nap when I woke up, everything that had happened all day long wouldn't have happened.
No, and
What
I
was it? Bad dream.
And I
Jacksonville
would-
won when you woke up. So
Yeah.
that's a big one. That's you won. That's one you won.
Yeah, I only won 4 of them, and I lost 20 of them.
and I straight up asked you like 2-3 questions that you just
Stared at.
looked at me and that was it.
Oh, I didn't like what you were saying.
Yep.
All right, what do you want to go into?
You want to do the Port MD minute?
Yeah, we could do the Porn MD minute. Do you have a timer on your phone, Al?
Yep.
Allie, get the
Do you want to give me a whammy,
What's
or
a
do we
porn?
gonna?
What's this mean?
Well, I'm not there yet, so hold on.
Okay, so we'll just keep rambling.
I wish.
In other news, I have once again for now 5 straight weeks in a row watched 20 plus hours of football in a
thought you were
row
gonna
in
say-
our apartment.
Next
thought you were
weekend,
gonna
I
say
really
porn.
need that. I need that next weekend, like more than anything else.
Yeah, it's like
I don't want to leave.
20 straight hours in a row of football.
No,
I don't wanna leave
me
our
too,
fucking
though,
couch.
honestly.
You really have.
Yeah, I really have.
Except for Saturday. Saturday,
Yeah,
you
Saturday,
didn't.
yeah.
You walked to pick up our mamoons because you needed to get out of the apartment.
Yeah, I
Because you're
needed.
watching
I'm
so
so
much
sick
football.
of. If I see one more game of football,
You're gonna
Well,
murder someone.
just turn around because there's one on right now.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's another one tomorrow night. Timer.
wait, how many? Seconds?
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
Tell them when a minute ends.
Wait.
Tell me when you start. We're going the
All right.
creepiest minute in the pods.
Okay.
All right, ready, go.
Orgasm dog knot, huge tits Asian, gate watch, hairy spreading solo, hentai Rapunzel, mommy and son redhead, I'm your slut, Kimmy Tai, no hands blowjob, interesting, Sasha Fox, cream pie granny amateur, oh, drunk 16, granny mature older, CBT handjob, chubby mom young, fairy tales, Mylena Johnson, 21 hole 15910. Rough Kinky, Live Action Futa, Random BBW Ebony, Older, Younger, Lesbian Pool, Balls Deep Cream Pie, Poop Dick, Armenian, MTV Naked Sexy Videos, Pee Hole Fuck, 80-year-old Granny, Thick Milfs, Cinderella, Wet Play First Timer, Dick Cut Gay Sex Ass, Key West Sex, Russian Mature Virginia. What? Real student teacher. Tiny girl monster cock.
All right.
We're done? Thanks, Al.
That was the creepiest minute in podcasting.
Austin just asked for you to do gay stuff.
Okay. Oh, are we on Instagram Live right now?
We are.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So you just recorded me saying all the
All of
worst,
that.
disgusting things ever.
made
With
it
my
live.
face attached to it. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Good thing I'll never go
What's
into
the
politics.
Russian one? No, there's no chance. There's
There's
too much
a
out there.
Russian mature Virginia.
Yeah.
I don't know if
what's
there's
the
too many
Virginia part?
Virginias in Russia.
I mean, it's near D.C. I kind of get it.
Virginias in Russia. Russians in Virginia.
Wait, how did you find this?
Shout out Goldberg.
Yeah, Goldberg, shout out.
Shout out Goldberg. He apparently in his porn searching found that you could literally see what every person is searching in real time on pornmd.com.
Wait, so is that per person or that's like the?
It's like
most
A-
common?
anything that anyone types
Oh,
in
it's just like
it's
shows-
aggregated right there and it's a live feed.
It's cool.
Maybe talking to the fucking microphone.
Sorry, that's cool though.
Your mom said, "Love you." Congratulations.
My mom.
Congratulations,
My mom. Sure, she's so proud of me.
your whole family.
Yeah.
What do you want to go and do next? What do we
I don't
got?
know. All right. Goodbye. There we go.
Bye, Instagram Live.
What if I ask my questions?
All right, we can. Let me give you. Let me get a whammy.
Are we doing hypothetical, Bob?
What? Yeah. What? Oh. Wow. Listen, if you touch
exciting.
touch my fucking button one more time.
And
Hey, Bones, there. Spoiler alert, I'm going to lose another bet.
all right, ready?
What are you going to ask us? You have questions for us?
Yeah. All right. So I didn't make these. So I had questions like yesterday, and then
Go into your questions from yesterday. They were fun.
really. All
Yeah,
right.
go
So,
ahead.
but these are good too. So can we do them all?
We don't really have any segments today because I'm
All
a
right. So
fucking
this is good.
awful
So
human
I'm really
being,
running
so
the show around here today.
We
No,
can do whatever
I have
you want.
I have Cordis Corner as well, so we'll
All
do
right.
Cordis
Oh,
after
that's
this.
fun. Yeah, this is a good
Mine is very
These are the
creepy.
podcasts I like to listen to.
This is really creepy, the Cordis, though, so it's okay.
I like creepy.
Yeah.
Allie got
All right.
double dicked by Dave and Dave last night.
yeah, and it was worth it because I got a free Uber.
So basically, you were a prostitute last night.
yeah, I sold myself.
For about $48.75.
Slowly but surely. We actually know the value of
Yeah.
your pussy.
Yes, that's cool. And that is about right. So,
$48.75.
all right, hold on. So,
No
should
pressure.
I give all of mine? That,
Just fucking ask questions.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead. Ask the
All right,
first
so
one.
we're gonna have a few because I want to get through all of these. So
Okay.
let's get through it.
Let's get physical.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Okay.
All right.
That was for Pete and Pete, or Dave and Dave last
yeah.
night.
Pete.
Are we doing blind bets?
I do have one question, and that's it.
Well, it was your turn, so.
All right. Well, I'm
We're-
ready. So.
Go ahead. Just
Come on,
start asking.
Allie.
You're ready
Okay.
whenever
All
you
right,
want.
so I thought these were good. So I thought these were good yesterday, and then I told my brother, and he thought they weren't cool or good.
Just ask
So-
him. Just ask him.
All right. All right. So a girl
Jesus
has her
Christ.
period, and you're on a first meetup that was already planned
Yeah.
before she got her period. So she gets her period after you already have plans.
Okay.
How does this girl, or I guess for you guys, at what point do you want to be told that she has her period? Like, do you want her to tell you before you hang out, or
Are we just assuming this girl's a whore?
We're
Yes.
doing
The
sex.
First time meeting her,
sex-
I'm not like,
It's not
Oh, no,
first
no,
time
no,
meeting.
not
It's
first
like
time meeting
hanging
her.
out for sex. Like this
yeah,
was a known
it's like
sex
you
scenario.
know those relationships where it's like you're clearly talking and it's like
we're gonna fuck.
but
But you have never met her before.
I just one
like,
of those.
Like this probably isn't gonna be like a thing, but like I'm interested in hooking up with you. So it's like, but you have the plans already. So do you want her to just tell you, or do you want to wait till you have a boner and you're like hooking up already?
Definitely want her to tell me beforehand.
But that's weird if she's like, hey,
Yeah,
have my
you know what the
period.
proper thing to do is? Hey, we're not hanging out anymore because I have my period. That's it. End of sentence.
But
I also
then-
said that.
Yeah, he did. But then I was like, but then that feels like too.
well, but you did just specify
I
that it
know,
is
I
a
know.
sex only scenario.
and then if I do
But
hang
not-
out with you,
I
I'm
don't mean-
expecting a blowjob.
yeah, then
So-
you can at least give a blowjob.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
At
That's
least
why,
like a 12-year-old hand
All right.
job in a bathroom,
Yeah,
like
that's
something.
why my brother said,
Stupid question.
"Who cares?"
All right, number two.
Yeah, number two. I don't want to. I'm gonna
I think
go
it was
to the
just
new
too
other
easy,
ones.
that question.
Yeah. These are all easy. All right, but so I'm not gonna finish the rest of mine. I'm gonna do.
Okay, speak into the
other
microphone.
ones. I'm gonna do my other ones.
Okay.
Here we go.
You're doing great so far.
You're doing
Yeah.
You're
fantastic.
definitely
great.
not. You're definitely
Yeah.
not doing a bad job.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be asked.
No
on
one's
again.
talking about rape.
Not once have we said
Not,
the word
not
rape.
once.
We've never
Not
said
once.
rape.
Not
We've never
once.
We're an anti-rape podcast.
All right, here we go.
ARP, anti-rape podcast.
This one, my brother's girlfriend Brooke gave. So
I thought your
Shout out
brother's
to
married.
Brooke. I have 3 brothers, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
Come on, dude. Fucking
I knew
listen.
that. I don't
Come
know.
on, we've been living
Fuck,
together for
dude.
a week now.
Fuck,
you don't even
dude.
know
Listen.
my life.
God.
All right.
Go on.
You're having sex with a girl and
Ew.
Well, all right, yeah. So this won't apply to Chris because
Because I don't have sex.
So you're having sex with a girl. Just try to like.
I might as well be a
picture it.
priest at this point. I'm celibate anyway, and,
All
I'm,
right.
and I'm an alcoholic. So I think I'm halfway there. To priest.
and you do like younger
And
women.
I like younger girls. So
Yeah.
basically, I'm a priest.
yeah, but
Yeah,
not that
you
young,
could
right?
be.
All right, can you ask a
Sorry.
question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
And the girl, all right, so you're having sex with a girl, and the girl's a smoke,
Gross.
and she asks you if she can call you her ex's name.
Sure.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't give a fuck
I don't
what you're
care.
doing when I'm banging you.
Yeah.
You could say whatever you want.
Even if she's not that hot?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm mid thrust, if you say someone else's name, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what?
Yeah, but she
I'm
asks
gonna come.
you. She's going to say, hey, can I call you?
But if she starts
Dave.
saying like things like, "Oh, I love your hairy back," and I don't have a hairy back, and like things like that, I'm like, all right, well, don't just keep it down.
What do you got against people with hairy backs, Bones?
No, you know what I'm saying. I use an example. Or if she said, "Give me that anteater smegma penis," and I don't have one, like, all right, well, I'm not gonna get shit.
Okay,
weird. Shout out
so
Nunes.
she's like, hey, you're having sex. She's like, hey, can I call you Dave? Like, she actually says that.
Sure.
You're like,
Sure.
you just say sure.
I mean,
And,
the other
but
question
are
is
you-
like, is this the first time we've had sex, second time, or is this like the 50th time? Like
yeah.
okay, first time.
Okay, you're good point.
Yeah,
there.
if it's the first time, I don't give a fuck. If like we've been in like a relationship and she starts calling me Dave, then it's weird. Then it's like, okay, so you're fucking a guy named Dave.
Is she
Probably a
asking
nice
me,
guy, probably really great.
like
Probably
before you're actually banging, or it's like while you're
Well,
banging, she's like, hey, by the way, can I call you my ex's name?
I think you're banging. Like,
Mid-
you're
mid-bang.
mid-bang.
If I'm already hard,
Yeah,
which
that
takes a
doesn't
lot for
matter.
me to get hard, once I'm already hard and I'm going,
so
I don't give a shit.
it wouldn't be a turn off. Like, you wouldn't be
This
like,
is interesting that your brother's girlfriend asked this question sitting next to your brother. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is definitely
yeah.
a scenario that has happened.
She's like, remember when we had
Something-
sex
yeah,
last night and I
there's
called you
something
with someone
behind
else's name?
yeah, that's a little fishy.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it really just depends on how hard I am.
Okay.
If I'm already going, I don't give a shit. Just don't put anything in my butt.
No, it's, if she's like, also if she's referring to
Okay.
like Dave Franco, for example, it's like, yeah, definally call me Dave Franco.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
Like,
No.
but then if she's referring to like,
So would
Dave the Midget
Like
or
my
something,
brother.
yeah.
all right. So
Like, I'm going to call you Mike.
so in the moment you would say yes, but
Yeah.
would you have sex with her again?
Probably. Is she hot?
Yeah, if she's hot.
Yeah,
okay,
she's hot.
Yeah,
I'm not going to marry that girl because clearly she's fucked up. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would just date her then. But
Yes. You would probably.
you
You'd move
probably
in with
would.
her. You'd get a dog. Maybe have a child. Go
But not marry
Go
her.
on family vacation.
Not marry her. Yeah.
Just don't marry her.
Okay.
That was a good question.
good job,
Good
Al.
question. Thank you, Brooke.
Thanks, Brooke.
Got to shout out.
And
say
then my
shout out,
other
Brooke.
brother who just got married, his wife now is also Brooke. Isn't that funny?
Wait.
Brooke.
So your
Brooke.
brothers
It's just
date and marry the person with the same name?
Yeah, and it's like not that common of a name. It's just
No,
like
not at all.
Brooke.
I can only think of like Brooke Shields
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garth Brooke.
or Brooks was here like that.
Brooks
Brooke.
Koepka.
Brooks Koepka.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's kind of
Interesting.
Interesting.
Is your third brother
Wait,
date someone
question.
named
Are they
Brooke?
both blonde?
No, both brunette.
I imagine a Brooke is a blonde. That's I
Oh.
don't know.
If he marries, if that one marries Brooke, then your third brother must just go on a hunt across the country to find
For fun-
another
for
Brooke
Brooke.
to
Yeah,
marry.
I
Be like,
will-
look, we're fucking doing the trio.
Got to do it. Well, I was thinking I feel like I need to date a Brooks.
yeah, Brooks
Brooks,
Koepka.
yeah.
Brooks Koepka.
Not
yeah.
a Brooke.
That could be fun.
Oh, you.
That'd be a tough find, but
Yeah,
good
it's
luck.
worth it.
I'd watch. I'd watch you go, Leslie.
I wasn't thinking that, but
Oh.
yeah, no, I would do that also for the
Yeah.
to get the job done.
Yeah.
So, whatever it takes. Yeah.
Allie's whole family just dates Brooke.
yeah, yeah.
It's like Leonard Fournette's whole family. All their names start with an L. Leonard,
Okay.
Leonard.
It's a
Lavard,
non-negotiable. Okay, next question. Are we ready?
Quite
No.
a barn burner of a game.
We're
going
in the
on here.
mic. Here we go. All right, this is a really good one. This is by my
Do you
brother.
use one hand or two hands when
Although, two.
Huh? Guess it
I wish
depends on
my
the penis.
penis was that
I
big.
guess it depends on the penis.
Sick
Yeah,
brag that you
actually.
bang guys with big dicks.
No,
out
I
to
don't.
you.
I just said that. I was just trying to show off on
Okay.
the podcast.
Okay.
Okay. You sit down at a table. So this is my brother. You sit down at a table in a bar with a new date. She's attractive and
Nude?
New.
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 I thought new too, but I knew it was new.
New.
The new date. Okay.
New date. She's attractive and seems cool so far.
Uh-huh.
While you're sitting there, she notices a guy that has stalked her in the past and never leaves her alone. She tells you about it. Then she goes to the bathroom. The stalker walks up to you and says, "Bro, I'll give you blank dollars to leave the bar right now and go home." What number needs to be there for you to leave and
This is a
ghost your
really
new
good question.
date?
This is a really good
This is
question.
so fun.
How hot is she?
She's attractive, but she's also cool, like somebody you would maybe date.
Okay, another question. Is she in any friend groups, or is this a random person?
Yeah, very important question.
Not
Because if
said-
she's in a friend group, then there is no number. 'Cause I can't
I
do
wasn't
that.
thinking friend group. I was thinking just like
Completely random.
This-
I will never see her again.
All right.
And nobody will ever
yes,
see her
but
again.
I'm
'Cause this
thinking I'm thinking you're at a place where you want to be dating somebody. Like it's not like you're just on like a random.
and he's going to give me any amount of money.
So it's like somebody you're like interested in.
Can I be held liable if she gets murdered?
I mean,
no.
I mean, you would probably feel guilty.
Nah, I wouldn't feel guilty.
Okay.
$51,000.
Fuck, I was going to say around 50K. I think 50K.
I mean, let's be honest.
Tax-free.
I'd,
Tax-free.
I'd probably just
Tax-free.
do it to get all my money back that I lost today gambling.
Yeah.
If it was a new, like a random person. If it was a person in our friendship group, I
This
would.
is the first date. I've never met her before. First date. Right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I
Then
mean, I don't
if
have
she's
it.
in the friendship group,
what if she's in the friendship group? Am I allowed to tell her afterwards what I
Yeah,
did?
she's a new date.
new date?
Wait, what?
If she's in our friendship group, would I be allowed to tell her why I left like a couple days later?
No, because then that's easy. Like then that's like obviously take the money
If she's in our friendship
or
group,
obviously make it higher.
50K, but it has to be cash, and just because you can't cashing a 50K check or depositing it, if the IRS checks it, who it comes from, it's going to come back to me that person was the one who gave it to me. So it has to be cash.
I think it would just be pretty funny just to ghost someone that was in your friendship group to begin with. I think it would be hilarious.
To ghost a friendship group person?
No,
Yeah, I think it would be hilarious. Think about then, like the next time you see them in like a big group setting, and how awkward and funny it would be for everyone else.
it actually would be funny.
Just like see each other, like, oh hey, what's going on? Like pretend like nothing ever happened.
But this isn't
Hey,
ghosting.
what's up? Can I get you a drink?
Well, it's like you showed up and then you just fucking left and then no communication with her till like the next time you saw her.
Well, she'd probably say, "What was that, dude?"
Yeah, I would just ignore her texts.
I've got a good ghosting story, but not in a
Oh,
friend group.
I wanna
No.
hear it.
Nope, already said it. It's too late. This was like
Okay.
20 episodes ago, I want to say.
Oh.
Okay. How about you?
Not friend grossing story, but yeah,
I-
50K. That's the answer.
50K, yeah. Or just today's gambling losses. I'm easy. If it's someone that like I don't know and I'll never see again, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really,
I guess-
honestly, that's like,
Yeah, so maybe that's the. Maybe
sounds-
it should have been like.
She sounds
somebody
terrible
you're
for me
really
anyway.
interested
She's
in.
cool and hot. Like there's no way I would be on a date with someone
cool
like
and
that
hot, but
anyway.
she also has stalkers, which
Yeah,
I
that.
don't know. That's a
Yeah.
red flag. That's red flag number one right there.
I'm a little bitch. I'm not gonna be able to like defend her against a stalker.
and that guy
But
just
I don't-
offered you money to fucking sit down at the table, so when she comes back, he's there.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
out. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm already out in that
Right,
scenario.
but what
50K?
if there? I mean, there's a very good chance that something happens to her, so that's on you.
Yeah, she's probably gonna get raped.
Yeah.
Is that on me though? That's on her.
Look, we're an anti-rape. We're an anti-rape podcast.
Rape podcast.
We're-
So that's on her if she gets
With that
raped.
being said, I didn't do
Now,
the
if it's
raping.
in my friend
Right.
group, I'm
No, yeah.
not. I'm not going to leave. I'm
yeah,
gonna
we
tell
can't
that
let
guy.
our friend, I guess,
Correct.
get raped.
But if it's somebody I don't know, I don't want any part of that whole dichotomy right there. I don't want to be thrown into that.
Right, so you're
Because
just gonna ghost her and take
Right.
fucking 50K and
Yeah, and I can't. I'll just text her when I leave.
You
I'll be like,
can't.
That was fun.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
because that's you're ghosting her.
Okay, then yeah, I'm leaving. I will delete her number. I'll block her number, and I'll walk out the fucking door.
In a way, you would be.
I'd rather you have one life to live. I don't need to be dealing with some guy that's going to murder somebody else right now. I don't
think,
want that.
I
don't
think
want
this
that.
girl falls
But
in love with
that's
you.
definitely on you. You're literally actively taking money.
Correct.
She doesn't know that.
But this guy is going to try.
You know
This
that.
guy's her stalker. He's
What-
going to try and get
Where are
to
your
her.
fucking morals, guys?
I have morals.
It wouldn't eat at you. Like if you found out she died.
She's gonna fall in love with me because I'm literally the complete opposite of the person she hates most.
Correct.
Someone who stalks her all the time, and I don't even want to hang out with her.
Correct.
So she's in
the
love with me.
opposite. That's the opposite.
Well, that's irrelevant though because
I'm playing the
you're
long game here.
ghosting
I'm
her
getting
shit.
paid, and she's gonna be in love with me.
So then she's gonna die though.
No, she's not gonna die. She'll probably
She
just
might.
maybe get raped. But we don't condone rape.
We don't condone that unless you give me 50K.
No, I mean I'm not saying that there's a price that I would let someone get raped for because that's kind of heinous and fucked up. But
But it is 50K.
I mean, if I don't know about it,
Fact.
it's 50 grand. I mean, it's like money.
It is gonna be 50K. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You have any more for us?
Yeah.
Let's do it, baby.
Right. I need to do some research though. So talk amongst yourselves.
Bones is texting, so he's not paying
No, I'm not.
attention.
I'm looking to answer their questions
Whose questions?
about the money today.
This is great podcasting, Bones.
Oh,
Why-
Mike Porter went up.
Great podcasting, Bones.
Yeah. Where's the preparation?
What do you mean? She's looking shit up.
Okay.
I'm
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, this one's kind of stupid because this is again from my brother because he was saying mine was stupid, so he's like, I'll fucking come up with one. And at this point, it's more for a girl, but I think we could work with it. So, a guy picks you up for a date in a brand new Acura TLX. He's
Very
really-
specific. Does your brother drive an Acura?
No, my cousin doesn't. He borrowed it once, so I think he thought he was cool there. So he's really attractive and a year removed from a really difficult breakup, but is ready to find something new. He's an awesome guy. Really hit it off. Takes you to a steakhouse and you have the best night ever, but he orders the most expensive $60 steak and had like five $10 drinks. You only had a salad and a glass of wine. The bill comes and not only does he not offer to buy, but he assumes you split the $220 check. Just assumes. So you split it. He ends up dropping you off and says he would love to grab dinner again tomorrow night. What do you do?
Absolutely never go out with him again.
Yeah, no, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If that guy pays me, I'm going to pay for that girl's meal still. And then that last scenario, I'll still pay the
we're
check.
still in that one.
I'll still pay the check.
Oh, the girl
Yeah.
that's getting raped?
So I'll still
Well,
pay
yeah,
the check
'cause you
because
did
I was
just
brought
make
up correctly.
50K.
I was brought up correctly.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that guy's a douche.
You're brought up correctly,
This hypothetical
but
guy
you're
is an
gonna take a
asshole.
50K to let
So
a
not-
girl get raped.
I'm not letting her get raped. I don't know that she got raped.
I'll consider it a dowry.
She's likely getting raped.
Likely,
She-
you're making things up.
Yeah. You're
letting
all
us
the guy,
stalk-
all the guy
she
said
just-
was here. I don't know if it's
Sure,
a stalker.
You
What
do.
if-
That's part of it. Is that
she also
she
could
was
be lying to
talking
me.
about it.
She also could be lying.
You're
to
at
me.
a bar
I don't
full
know
of
her.
people. He's not gonna like carry her
Allie.
out of the bar and
Yeah,
then
Allie,
like
I don't know her.
rape
I don't
her in
know
the
her
car.
at all.
but you're.
She could be lying to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't want to deal with that. I'll take the 50K
Well,
and
then
get the fuck out of the
how
door.
would she be lying to you if then the guy comes up to you and?
Maybe
maybe
just offers me money. You didn't say I'm her stalker. Here's 50K.
maybe they're swingers and this is their ruse that they like to play.
Yeah.
To give money. So
They get off on
how
that.
does that add up?
I don't know. They get off on
Yeah, they
seeing
get off-
people be corrupted by money.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Greed,
take
I
that.
believe. It's one of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
That's a very slim
So is back
chance. So
hair.
it's more likely that she's actually venting about her stalker, especially if you already like judge that she's like cool, you know. So I don't
First
think
date,
she's really
first
lying.
date, you can't tell. Nothing against your sex, but you can't tell if a woman's really cool for a decent period of time.
Okay.
You know, coolness is, and it's the same thing for guys. For women, like a guy could come off as very cool and chill, and then end up being a stalker. And there's a reason he's a stalker. She let him into his life, so he was very cool and chill, and then he was tying her up and leaving her in her closet. And she got out one day, luckily, and now he's a stalker.
All right.
That's all. I'm not going to ruin my life for a scenario where, like, most likely, best case scenario is we get married and there's a 50% chance we get divorced. More likely is she's gonna hate me or I'm gonna hate her within a year and we're gonna break up. So why the
You're
fuck
right.
am I
No,
gonna
it's
waste my
definitely
life?
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
kind of want to kidnap someone. I feel like
ARP, anti-rape podcast.
I feel. Well, think about it. Like Stockholm syndrome's real. Like, what if I just kidnapped some like smoke show and made her love me?
Okay. Moving on. Oh, wait, so the other question.
That was easy. That guy's an asshole. You
Yeah,
don't,
that
you don't
guy's
go
an
out with him
asshole.
again.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Simple answer there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like very specific details in there, though.
Are we done
Very
with questions?
specific. No, we're not done.
There was an Acura, the exact car
Yeah,
of
that
Acura,
was so unnecessary.
$5-10 drinks and a $60 steak. Like this happened to your brother or someone that he's
Yeah,
friends with.
very,
Here's an
very
interesting thing.
specific.
Do you, if you're gonna, a guy takes you out on a date, first date, do you offer to split?
Yeah, but I mean,
But
I
you
don't-
expect it not.
You don't
not
want
split.
to.
no, I mean, I was gonna say I don't go on dates, so, but yeah, I would
Yeah, you're right out of college. One day, when it starts.
one day.
Do you
no,
want
I
to go on a
actually
date
like,
with me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I'm busy that day.
yeah, no, me too, me too.
If you would know, if you learn a little bit of Chris, he'll
No,
set
I
up dates and then
Ah, ba, 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 ba.
he'll be like, I'm not going on this. Fuck
I
this."
actually legit
That's
don't
never
go on
happened.
dates because of, like I don't like that like awkward thing at the end.
Yeah, that's why
the
I just
awkward
live
thing
with
at
my
the end.
girlfriends. So there's
yeah,
no
that's-
awkwardness
that will like.
until I break up with them.
And if, especially if you're like meeting up with someone, like Bumble or something, like I hate
Yeah.
the beginning part where it's like you're
Fucking
meeting
hate
up,
it.
like
Yeah.
you're meeting up because then I don't know, you're just like standing around.
What
and
if you have
then
your period?
then that's all right. No, if you're just like standing there and then they have to like find you and then they're like, hey,
Man, being a millennial is so anxiety, so much
yeah,
anxiety.
I legit don't do that. All of that is too much. That to the point where I can't.
You're
even
more
go
of
on
a
date.
getting double dicked by Dave's in the back of a cab
Yeah,
for
yeah.
$48.
Honestly, I mean, I hate
Exactly.
going on dates too. I'd rather go to a bar,
Yeah.
meet someone random, start it off with hooking up, and then we'll go on the start of going on the
Yeah,
date. That's
I
the
need.
more
Yeah,
natural
or
way
just
to do it.
like knowing them already. It's literally that moment in the beginning that I hate.
Knowing them already, though, being part of a friend group always ends great or poorly. There's no in between.
Yeah, but whatever. That stuff I can deal
And
with.
they already know that I'm not going to get a boner, so it's like I don't even have to explain all the bad
Correct.
things.
That's true. For you, it's a great starting
Yeah.
point.
Like I don't have to explain to them that I'm mostly impotent. Like it's great.
Was Wincy
What?
a friend group person?
No, she lived
that?
with Morgan.
Oh, she lived with Morgan. That's
That
right. I
somebody
forgot
you
about
lived with?
Morgan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was one of my girlfriends I live with.
Do you think
It was-
she's a listener of the podcast?
I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't think she likes me very
What's
much.
her name? Wency?
She
Wency.
she loves me so much she
Wency?
moved across the country to get away from me.
So did I had one like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, quite literally.
her last
Right around the
name?
same time period as well.
that her last name, Wendy?
No,
Oh
it's
no,
her
she's
first
Asian,
name.
so he's being racist.
Her name's Lindsay.
We're very racist here. It's okay.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Anybody else's feet sweating?
I don't know.
No,
I mean, my whole body feels like I need to get organ transplants, but
You need a
Wait, I had something else
lobotomy.
to say, though.
Is that right?
lobotomy is the head.
What is it?
That's when they like cut your head open and spin it around.
I'm thinking of that Ramones song.
I want to be sedated.
Sedate. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's just being put under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Or
thinking
getting
of a different
high.
one. No, but they also have one where I want to be like, all right, whatever.
Talking about like a blood transfusion.
Are we done? Are we done with this section? Should we go into Coitus Corner?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're holding. It's fine.
That's how
We
this
got all
works.
day. Just
Come on.
play a song.
Chris needs to go to bed at some point.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm finding it.
All right, come on, hurry up.
All right, no, well, forget it. Let's move on.
Okay.
You ready to move on?
Yeah.
You want to jump into the coitus corner, Bonesy?
I absolutely do.
Oh. This is not the coitus corner song. This is the Chris is an asshole. Oh. Yeah. So steamy and hot. Hot coitus corner!
A gay snake.
I'm a slither little snake. Slither.
All right, now I gotta find this. Just had one thing.
In the
And
coitus
maybe
corner.
In the Coitus Corner.
Is it in the document?
Yeah, I got it though. I already got it.
This is my favorite section.
The
The
coitus corner.
Oh, this one's weird. All right, so this is again. I did this last week. It won't be as detailed as the last one, but there's a subreddit where people find a connection to each other through written word and erotic conversation. These are their stories.
Nice.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
So this one I found today. It's
SVU is very anti-rape, by the
Yeah,
way.
that-
Very anti-rape.
literally anti-rape.
Who would have thought that so many rapes go on in New York City?
Who would have thought that one whole unit called Special Victims Unit was only rape? There's no other victims. It's only
Just
rape victims.
special victims are just rape.
Just rape.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that true? I don't think so. They make it seem so true, though. I've never
What do you
looked it
mean?
up. I've never questioned it.
The SVU.
Yeah.
That's for. I think it's like also like young children. Like,
Yes, it is. It's
Not
abduction and
Yeah.
rape.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm going to be on that show.
let's get
hopefully.
off. Let's get
Future.
off ARP, anti-rape podcast.
But is it also like?
It's not rape if you kidnap them and they love you. Right?
Isn't that what marriage is anyway? It's a
Yeah.
kidnapping. You both kidnap each other's lives.
I want to Stockholm syndrome someone, that's all. Is that too much to ask?
No, you should go try it out.
All right, Allie. We're,
Well,
gonna we're
well,
actually
dude.
going to lock you in the apartment.
Yeah. did you think Madison was ever coming back?
This is just one big ruse.
Okay, yeah.
Bones is going to come in and offer you $50,000 to walk out.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
this is Female for Male, and the title is Breeding at the Border.
Breeding at the border.
First off, really good title here. And here's the scenario. She has a fantasy where she is crossing the border with her family. Maybe there are new laws that have been passed to keep the population up. There are already laws that she is aware of for single women where if you're crossing the border and they find you eligible, they can take you and
Rape you?
impregnate you, basically, yes.
Interesting.
She hasn't been aware that recent amendments were made while she was out of the country, allowing border guards at their discretion to also breed married women.
Oh.
Breeding at the border. Maybe you act very professional, but you also secretly enjoy fucking the women. And right when you see us pull up in the minivan, you pick up your clipboard, registering me for breeding.
What the fuck is this?
That's what this woman wants.
What's going on here?
You know it is hard on the families sometimes, having to wait parked in the side lane while their mom is being fucked. But the law is the law.
What the fuck is...
And the real kicker to the end of this story is, she goes, I have a Skype if you have that, and I'm willing to send pics / vids of myself and verify. So this is a scenario that this woman wants to be portrayed.
So this woman wants to be an illegal immigrant crossing the border in her
And then-
fantasy
With her family.
with her family in
And
the
then
car and
breed.
be
And
get basically
breed.
raped by an
Border
ICE
guards
agent.
by ICE agents. Yes, that's correct.
What the fuck?
But the title's great, Breeding at the Border. That's a good porn title that can be used outside of this whole ridiculous story. And that's literally what she wrote, pretty much word for word, in that Reddit.
People's sexual fantasies are so fucking
You have no
weird.
idea. I was going through this subreddit. It is fucking insane. Like, you would think it would get less weird with the whole Me Too movement. I think it's getting more weird. I think it's like going the opposite way. They're going extremes. What do you think about this fantasy?
Allie,
Is
what
this
do you-
a hype
do you like this?
It doesn't do it for me per se, but
Yeah, well, with the whole family thing and like breeding at the border. I like how she called it breeding at the border. Like they
But
take
I-
your side to breed, not to have sex, like
Yeah,
to
to
breed.
breed.
but I
To
mean,
breed.
I
Well,
guess with,
rape was probably too harsh.
Yeah,
but
so
I
breed.
guess with any fantasy, it's like what's hot is that it's like so wrong. So it's like so
Yeah.
wrong, it's right.
Well, I read another one, and the title was "Full Nelson Fucking," and some girl, literally her whole fantasy was that a guy put her in a full Nelson
And fucked her.
her,
Nice.
which
So
would be
she's into like some weird BDSM
yeah.
shit.
And she apparently saw some porn, and like they had something similar,
yeah, that wasn't porn. That was probably like a real rape video that she watched.
or it was just she saw two dudes wrestling, and somebody put him in a full Nelson. She thought, "Wow, I'd like to be getting fucked while they're
That
holding
could
my
be
arms back
insane.
like that." Do you know what a full Nelson looks like?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. It's reasonable
me?
for sex.
What? You
Yeah.
guys-
It's reasonable for sex. I would say it's reasonable,
I kind of
right?
wanted you guys to
You want no?
What?
No.
try it out.
No. Ew, gross. What are you talking about here?
Absolutely not. I don't know. That's a weird section. Very specifically weird. Her fantasy involves her being an illegal immigrant and being raped in front of her family in the back of a car, basically, by an ICE agent. That's so
Yeah, you
bizarre.
hold her- yeah, like that. That's a full Nelson. It's not that
Got it.
hard. It's not like
Have we set the record for saying rape the most amount of times in a podcast today?
I think
37 and a
you've
half.
said- you
Yeah,
really-
so
Well, you're the only one that's bringing it up, Allie. No one else.
come on, Allie.
Yeah.
Will you Stockholm Syndrome love me? Okay.
If he says it enough, though, will you?
yeah.
Yes.
That's how he's moved in with so many women.
Did you leave the apartment today just to make sure that you could leave the apartment and we would let you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I needed, yeah.
All
I
right.
needed that.
What if we had like a secret button that locked the downstairs door?
I'm like, shit.
No, this apartment's way too old to have one of those. You can actually just push the door wide open. I'm sure you don't even need a key down there
Yeah, I
most of the
actually
time.
did open it
Yeah.
on my way back in without a key.
Yeah, it's real well done. That was it for the coitus
coitus?
corner for me. Yeah, I just had that one little snippet.
Oh.
You got things that slap?
You wanted more? I do have things that slap.
And if you want to do, are we doing blind bets? Why don't we call Return of the Mac?
Yeah, let's call Mac, please.
We could, but my question that I wrote, not really applicable to her.
Well, let's do things that slap. We'll take a quick pause and then we'll put our
cool.
heads together.
Things that slap. It's called the TEB. It's the Transit Elevated Bus. I don't know if you've seen this. So China created a bus
Gina.
that is as wide as their highways and rises above the traffic so the traffic can drive through it as it's also driving. It can hold 300 passengers at the fully elevated level and is fully electric and travels about 37 miles an hour. That slaps. That's
So it's
smart.
a bus that rides above the traffic.
Yeah, so it's like it almost looks like a bridge.
So basically they invented the subway.
No, it's not the sub. It's like on the road. So like it's on the road, and like the bus, it just goes up, and it looks like a tunnel, like the entrance to a tunnel, but it's a bus and it drives on the road.
So they basically just took the subway and put it above ground.
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah, it's called the TEB. It's actually in use in China.
It's like literally like when you're in Queens.
Like-
That's what the subway's like in the streets, like Astoria and stuff. That's all it is.
Yeah, but
the train
there's-
is just above the road.
Yeah, but this is like driving on the high, like on. I mean, China's way more populated and densely populated than anywhere in the
yeah, but it
United
just
States.
goes on. It has like a straight route. It just goes on.
Yeah, it goes on that.
I think it slaps. I like it. It's a good idea.
Yeah, if you saw a picture, it even looks cool too. I kind of like the way it looks.
Well, everything in China looks cool, but then when you actually get there, it's probably like a cardboard cutout of what it actually is.
You're thinking of Korea,
North Korea.
Yeah.
They have pictures of food in grocery stores.
Things that don't slap, it's very self-explanatory. Sharding. Doesn't slap.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't slap.
Because you expect to have a nice fart, and then it turns into there's a little poop particles that came out.
I haven't farted in the last 20 minutes because I'm
There's-
good at shart. So I'm just holding on to it.
And you always know because it reaches the edge, and you're like, oh, no. Let's just hold that one back up there because that might be poop.
When was the last time you squirted in your pants? Allie?
I don't know, but I was gonna say it could slap if it's like somebody else. Like that's funny, so it would slap.
So yeah, when somebody else sharts, it does
So-
slap. It is
I
funny.
yeah.
It
So
is
I
funny.
would argue the act of sharting slaps.
No.
It's just when it's
no, it doesn't. We
just
shockingly
when
have
it's you. It doesn't slap.
your favorite friend of ours. Who's your favorite friend of ours? That you
Of
always
yours?
ask where.
Oh, Eric.
Eric.
Yes,
yeah.
I love Eric.
So he has.
Eric, I wish you were here.
He has shit his pants recently in the past 6 months 3 times. I want to say like legit shit his pants.
He has
Just
a
like,
problem.
how does that happen though?
Exactly. He's
got a loose asshole.
He's 31 years old, and he has pooped his pants 3 times.
And just for the
But,
record,
like,
I never put his
when?
penis in
Like
my mouth.
when?
And just for the record, that's a lie. What?
Like when does that happen? Just like
So one time he was drunk, but not drunk enough to. There's never a time you should be drunk enough to poop your pants. I've never done it.
I was probably drunk enough last night. I just don't know.
You definitely were. You
you
definitely
probably
were.
did.
You had a full conversation with her.
don't remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't even know if I was here.
Well, you know what? I wanted to make sure that the last wedding of the season was celebrated.
You went out with a Napolitan.
Neapolitan night. Napolitan! I'm a Napolitan!
All right, I have to pee, so you could keep singing that.
No, I think we're done with things that slap. So
Oh wait, but don't come back yet.
All right, so we're going to do blind bets. We're going to be calling the Return of the Mac. Bones, you want to go first, second, or third?
second.
Okay, so second. Allie, you go first.
Okay.
When was the last time your boyfriend came in your mouth?
Oh wait, I'm answering.
Well,
Yes,
you're
you have to
guessing
answer
what
the
she's
question.
going to say.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
You're guessing what she's going to say. You have to give me an exact
Ooh.
day. We'll just go with day. You literally came up with this question. How do you not
I
have
know.
an answer?
I didn't think I was gonna have to do this.
That's the whole point of the segment.
Wait, what day is it? Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
So I'm gonna say Tuesday.
Tuesday. Bones, you're second. What do you choose?
I'm going to say 2 weeks ago, Thursday.
2 Thursdays ago.
Yes.
I'm going to say 2 Wednesdays ago.
Okay.
Oh, you cuck. Such a cuck.
Do you prefer... so now Allie goes last.
You go first.
I go first.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that,
Or no.
I just went second.
So now you go third.
I go third. You go first.
1, 2, 3. Do you prefer a chode or a pencil dick? I'm going to say... She's going to say pencil dick. Allie?
Pencil dick.
Bones?
Chode.
Chode. Girthy.
Yeah.
Girthy great.
Girthy. Yeah.
And for the
It's
last
not
one...
long. It's thick like a tuna can. That's
Bones,
what
you
want.
are first for this one.
Yep.
If you were a prostitute, how much would you charge to get banged?
This is a tough question. I'm going to say $1,199.
$1,199.
Jesus.
I'm going to say she is going to say $750. No,
a good one, too,
$769.
Yeah, nice.
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 Al?
Nice. I think she's gonna say like a lot, like 100K or more.
$100,000.
Or more. Like I think she's gonna say like $1 million at first. Like she's gonna be like, I wouldn't do that. Like she's gonna say a lot.
$100,000.
And then
This
when
is the
she thinks about it further, she's gonna think like give a little lower number.
All right, so let me get her on the horn. I was literally just going to play that song.
Were you?
I opened up my spot.
Really? All right. Well, you can call her while you do it.
All right, Matt. 860, right? Yeah. Say her phone number out.
820-679.
I'm going to get 50 grand just to ghost her.
Hey,
It's the return of the Mac. Oh, yeah. What up,
been a
Mac?
while.
What's up, girl?
Nothing. How's it going over there with my best friend?
She's our best friend now, so whatever.
Yeah, it kind of
And
fucking sucks. You guys still.
Yeah, Chris is trying to keep her, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Quite literally.
I'm gonna trap her in the room and get her Stockholm syndrome-y, and then she's gonna love me forever.
Yeah.
It's not creepy, right?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right, so Mac, we're gonna be doing the blind bet
Just
segment.
wait till these questions.
We're gonna ask you.
I'm so excited
You're
for
all
this.
talking at once, and I can't even really hear.
All right,
just excited
Just
to talk.
pay attention to my voice right now. We're gonna ask you 3 questions, and you need to be as honest as you can because we all took guesses as to what you would say. The first question, which we swear to God was Allie's. When was the last time your boyfriend came in your mouth?
In my mouth?
Yeah.
Like you swallowed it.
No, just in the mouth in
Oh,
general.
okay. You didn't have to swallow it.
What? Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'll be able to figure this out.
Pulling up a calendar.
Yeah, she's like,
No, I'm just trying to think. I know I gave him a head the other day, but I just don't remember when it was. Like
If
what
he
day.
came.
Oh, it's the other day.
Oh.
what do you mean? Or,
Yeah, like it was like. I mean, is this like general? I mean, it was within the last
we
week.
need a day. We need
Yeah,
the
and
exact
like
Yeah,
he had to,
yeah.
Okay,
he had
hold
to
on. Let me
finish.
put you on speaker. I have to look at a calendar.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Let me look at the calendar.
This is the best.
I almost want to
Response
bring him in
spot.
here so I could ask him.
Do you
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get him in
write
here.
down on your calendar when you do sexual
No.
activities?
No, go
No,
find
I
him
just
and
like you to
ask.
see it.
It's like Monday is blowjob day. Tuesday I gave him a hand
Tuesday, I'll
job.
do the blowjob, but I'm gonna swallow like almost time.
Butt stuff Fridays.
Fuck, I think. I honestly think. Oh, maybe it was the 20.
Can you go ask him? I want to
I think
know.
it was the day of the wedding, the 22nd. I think.
Wait,
The
you saw-
22nd.
A
So
week ago.
Wait, like at the wedding?
So I win.
Wait.
Bones gets
no,
the
it
W.
wasn't. No,
she's
we
not
had
done
to.
yet,
I
guys.
had to been during the week. No, hold on.
This week.
No.
This, yeah.
She gets it.
During this
Yeah,
week.
I get
I
it.
feel
Oh,
like
she
I'm
gets it.
I'm more of like a weekday head girl.
Weekday head. All
Yeah.
right.
Weekday.
Midday.
Well, what does your calendar say?
Can
You have to
can
consult
you
the
just
calendar.
ask
No,
me, like,
I don't know.
hey,
I'm literally just looking at. I'm just staring at the numbers.
Can
like,
you just
it's
say,
not
hey,
right.
what day did we?
What?
I think Allie wins this
Go
one. though.
ask. Okay.
It was.
Yeah, I mean,
it was
either
this
way,
last week.
I
It was
think I
this
could
last
like
week.
definitively say the 22nd, but I feel like there's
Allie
a more
wins.
recent time. But
I
I
said
just
two
All right.
Thursdays.
Allie wins. Bones said 2 Thursdays ago. I said 2 Wednesdays ago. And Allie had Tuesday. So Allie's the winner.
That's good, Allie, because it really. I was gonna just randomly guess Tuesday.
Wait.
'cause I feel like it was like a random. Day
Did,
this
did
week.
he
the
come?
closest.
Did he come
In
Yeah.
your mouth.
in your mouth on that day?
What?
Did you just blow him and then you had sex afterwards? And he
Or
came,
did
or
he-
did
or
he
did he
come?
Yeah,
actually
that's
come?
a good question.
That's-
I can't hear him at all.
Oh.
James.
Did he come in your mouth, or did you blow him and then you had sex afterwards?
When I give him a blowjob, does
no,
he come
yes.
in my mouth?
No,
Yeah.
did he do it this past
Did he
time?
come in your mouth that time?
Yeah, every time I give him a blowjob, he's.
Oh,
comes in
well,
my
some
mouth.
people.
Sorry.
Yeah, geez.
Excuse me. Oh my
no, I
God, the
got-
connoisseur of blowjobs over there. Oh my God. I got that magic mouth, bro.
No, I just realized.
Every time.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because like then I could have just like given him head and then we had sex. but
Correct.
No,
Yeah.
Correct.
I was thinking of.
It's a logical
like
progression.
a singular because like sometimes you just do like singular like wake up,
Blowjob.
good morning.
Yeah.
Blowjob.
Nah, I've
Word.
never had that before, actually, but that's cool. Next question, number 2. Do you prefer a chode or a pencil dick? So a short, fat penis or a long, thin one?
Oh my god, I've never like experienced an extreme
be
of
clear.
either. So I don't
Well,
really
which
know.
one would you have? Which one would you
Yeah.
rather have?
Ugh.
Thick or long?
Thick or long?
I almost think pencil.
Pencil.
Fuck.
Bang. So Bones said chode. Allie and I said pencil. So Allie has 2 and I have 1. Bones has none. Question
Allie-
number 3.
This is the big one.
If you were a prostitute, how much would you charge to get banged? An exact dollar amount.
This is a really good one.
What would your fuck rate be?
How much are you gonna sell yourself?
Is this like? This is like tough because this is like assuming I'm okay with the idea of being a prostitute. Because
Correct.
like,
Correct.
yeah, okay, that's hard.
I mean, me too.
I mean, with that mouth you got, apparently you'd be a great one.
Yeah. Like what's like norm? Like I don't even know what's like normal.
That's okay.
Pick a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, it varies.
Like I would like to think that I would be like I'd be a prostitute for like like rich people.
Okay.
Okay.
Rich. That rich
Okay.
thing.
All
Because
right.
I'm thinking if I did it, I want to be making bank. So my fuck rate would be maybe like.
My fuck.
I can't tell if it's gonna sound cocky or
Go ahead.
degrading.
No, just throw your number out there.
I'm gonna go with 1,700.
1,700.
Oh, shit.
Bones is the closest too. Allie
I
said
said $11.99.
Yeah, I gave you a lot of credit.
Allie said
man.
$100,000.
Wait, are you serious, Allie? That is
Yeah,
so
you're
sick
Mac.
that
You're
you
so
said
pretty.
Bones
I-
had Bones had $1,199, and I had $769.
Yeah, but
that.
1,700
Yeah,
is
you're
a good.
really off. I
yeah.
definitely have to be getting at least $1,000.
Yeah. A grand is like a logical number.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like.
No, I like see Allie's answer. I feel like would be like if
We know what Allie's number is.
You have to be a prostitute. No, I'm saying the 100. Yeah, the 100,000. Like that's like almost like if I had to be a prostitute, and
yeah,
then like what
I guess
would you
that's
charge?
how I was thinking.
Because that is more realistic for me. But I'm thinking like, okay, I'm like cool with the idea. I'm in the biz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allie's,
What am I-
Yeah.
Allie's
That's a
rate
good
is
point. I wasn't
$48
thinking of it.
because
For herself.
because she got
No.
banged by two guys last night for $48.
Yeah.
What?
She doesn't
No, she
what?
didn't.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
She
I did.
basically said it but didn't say it.
Yeah.
She took
When,
an Uber
Allie?
pool.
I was with you.
She took it. You were with her last. You were with Mac last night.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Dude, you're at a fucking
Sorry.
wedding.
Yeah, I was at a wedding anyway. All right, thank you very much, Mac. This was wonderful. We love you so much. We miss you.
Love you. Wait, I really don't get why Allie's rate is $48. I feel like that's kind
It's an inside joke.
Yeah,
You'll
When
hear
you,
it.
when you listen to the
episode,
episode, listen to the episode, you'll understand.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Bye,
I'll,
guys.
hey,
Thank
I'll
you.
see you at the border. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Another one. Another.
I love the return of Mac.
Yeah, I love this song. It's so cool. You have this for her. So cool. You have this for her.
That was wonderful. Good job, Mac.
Yeah.
I got a whammy.
Yeah,
Great.
that was good because the last 3 times I've heard her on here, I'm like, okay, you sound so nervous. Like, I need you to like show more personality.
She killed it.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
maybe
this
when you
time
open her
was
up with
good.
when the last time her boyfriend came in her mouth,
That's
that was
what it takes.
quite the icebreaker.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the answer we got. I
Are we
guess.
done?
That was really funny.
Are we done?
If you'd like to be,
Where are we at?
Are you gonna go to bed?
yeah, we could be done.
Where are we at?
An hour 6.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Recommendations.
Okay.
There's this new song by John Denver called Country Road.
No, you've already recommended this. You can't recommend it again.
I can recommend it every time if I'd like. And the show, The Politician. I think we watched the first episode.
I was so hungover.
Most
I couldn't
of the
enjoy
first
it. I
episode.
couldn't enjoy it.
And it was awesome.
Excuse me.
So it's a great show.
Oh,
The Politician
what
on
about
Netflix.
the show we watched?
Which one did we watch?
10:15.
Oh, that's right.
10:15.
That's
Did we watch an
Allie's
episode?
recommendation. Well, after this game, yeah.
I'm
Allie
gonna go to
recommends Pen 15.
Yes. Funny stuff.
Bonesy, what do you got?
I'm going to recommend 2 shows. Carnival Row, very weird, really, really good though, very intriguing. Like it is super fucking weird. And
Never
it's
heard of
based.
that one.
It's on Prime. It's very good. Orlando Bloom's in it. He's hot. We all know that. There's some fairy sex in it, which is weird, but still, like the whole storyline and plot is fantastic. Like, it really has you like hooked. You don't know what's going on for the first episode and a half, so you have to be prepared for that. But after that, like you are just like hooked. I'm like, what the fuck happens in the next episode? Like, what happened? A lot of murders, whatever. And then Good Omens, also on Prime.
Okay.
Basically about 2 angels, or an angel and a demon. They're like history on Earth, and then like the end of the Earth is coming within like the next week, and that's like how the show takes place. Like
Interesting.
Armageddon is coming like right then, and they're there, and they're trying to kind of join teams together to stop it.
I think I'd rather just watch the fairy sex.
Yeah, fairy sex is good.
New goal, I'm going to Stockholm Syndrome a fairy. New goal.
So you're gonna find a gay guy.
Yeah.
No, like a hot Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Best of luck.
You know Comic-Con every year you can find one.
We ready for shouts?
All right, Callie, do you have any other recommendations? Any song recommendations?
Like Country Roads?
Can you speak into the microphone?
Country Road.
No. God.
I'm gonna say no because I
Okay.
have to look it up. So
Okay.
We'll
She
go
has
into
no other-
shout. Oh, baby. Let's go, Cowboys. Chris is back off the schneid. You want to go first, Bonesy?
Where's-
No.
No. Allie, you want to give any shouts?
yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of the
Into the microphone, maybe.
Okay. Shout out to.
Why are you holding the microphone like a penis?
You don't have to. You don't
You're
have
literally
to, like,
holding it like
you
this.
just have to like speak into it like that, not like this.
Man, the Daves must have been really
Hello.
excited last night.
Dave's.
They got all $48
all the
worth.
Daves. I want to shout out to my friend Mackenzie, who was just on the podcast. That's my best friend in the whole world.
That's fucked
Shout
up.
out Mac.
Brooke,
Return of the Mac.
all right, to my big brother Mike, who wrote that.
Very detailed.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical. Oh,
Yeah.
which one? The $50,000 one or the other one?
Both of them.
Does your brother drive an Acura and take girls
No,
out
but
to
he
steak
was on the
dinners?
Mets. He was a cool like baseball player.
Nice.
So that's
Yeah.
cool about him. So shout out to Mike.
Sorry, he was on
He
such a
made
shitty team.
double
but
A
shout him out.
baseball.
Shout him out.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Congrats.
Yeah, good for you, Mike.
Good for you, Mike.
And his girlfriend Brooke.
And one of the Brooks.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Everyone
one
in
of
your
the
family
Brooks.
dates a Brooke.
Yeah, one of the Brooks.
Shout out to future Brooks
Yeah.
dating
Brooks,
Ellie's
Brooks,
family.
And that's all I got. Those three.
Okay.
Bonesy?
Shout out to my mother, of course, as always. Shout out to D's Soulful Cafe.
Yeah.
Great food again. And their brownies.
That's what we
curveball.
had today.
Yeah, that's what we had. It's called D's.
It was so good.
Yeah. You would expect it to be totally different when you walk in, though. One day we'll go in there. It's like this hippie guy and then like a bunch of young, hot Spanish women.
I'm very nervous when I walk in there because I'm pretty sure
You don't
they're
know
usually
how
in high
old they
school.
are. Yeah. You have
But
no idea how old they are.
They're all wearing like regular sweatpants and they just have their asses are like popping out and
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna go to jail. Maybe I'll Stockholm syndrome one of them.
Yeah,
don't
that's a
do
good
that.
idea. Yeah.
All right, whenever you move out, you can do that. Not in here. But their brownies, holy crap. That was like the best fucking brownie I've had. It was like crunchy
looks
on the
so-
outside, soft on the inside. It was perfectly made. Wonderful brownies. Like, might be, and don't quote me on this, but might be the
Whoa.
best thing on their menu is that brownie. It was fucking delicious.
It looked like a basic brownie.
Right? It looked like a basic brownie, but it was perfect the way it tasted.
Okay.
You know, you can fuck up a brownie pretty easily. You leave it in for too long, you leave it in for too short. It was perfectly made. Shout out to Auburn. They won me a lot of bets last night. I figured out, Chris, instead of betting on NFL, we got to find one team in college every week.
Marshall.
And then you just, once you see that they're about to blow out the other team and they're way low on the spread, you just bet the spread constantly. You just keep betting it as it goes up. And I just bet it. I've done it every week and it's worked out
It's a
every
bold
week.
strategy.
Yeah, it's
Oh
worked
my
out every
God.
week.
Score, please.
Shout out to Chris for having a bad day.
Yeah,
Chris, you had a
yeah.
bad
Really need to.
day.
If the Cowboys
Chris-
win this game,
Honestly,
I'm back to almost even for the day somehow.
I really like it's fun when you're in a bad mood. For me, I think it's exciting. Like I like your like back and forth of like
His, yeah,
I'm
his,
mad and now I'm like happy and
Yeah,
now
his
I'm
mood-
sad.
his mood dichotomies.
It's exciting around here when,
When I
you just sit
Stockholm
on the
syndrome
couch.
you, it's going to be so much more enjoyable now.
Yeah, well.
You should see when he backdoor loses or backdoor covers something. It's fucking wonderful because he screams both the same way. You should
Crazy.
ask him about Kyle Federico.
No, we're not talking about that fucking asshole.
Okay. Any other shout outs for me? Shout out to Platian. Congrats
got
on the
married yesterday. Half share
congrats
Joe.
on the wedding. Congrats on the marriage. Congrats on the sex. Shout out to the Philly boys, the PA boys. Shout out to them.
So much cooler than the PV guys.
Yeah, so goddamn much cooler. Can't wait to hear John's speech. I'm really
Yes,
excited for
I
that.
need to hear that.
Yeah. Anti shout out to LeBron. I'm done. There you go. Your turn.
Wait, I forgot. I should shout out Madison because she's letting me stay in her room.
M.Sol.
Yeah.
Shout out M. Sol, killing it
Yeah.
in France.
Love you.
Tessa just texted us. Looks like I'm moving in.
What'd you say?
Found a place.
Yes.
Nice.
So I'm officially the third roommate.
Looks like I'm moving in.
I am no longer homeless.
Let's-
Shout out for me. What up, Murph?
I don't think she listens.
Murph
Well,
is
who makes it to the end, really?
Murph is probably our number one listener out there. He sent me a video a couple weeks ago of Country Roads playing at the bar and him jamming out
Dude,
to it.
it's crazy how much you talk about country. Right?
I love you, Murph. I'm going to give you another. What up, Murph?
Murph, if you only
That's
hung
2.
out with him more often, like you would hate Country Roads. You would fucking hate it.
No, I respect
Can you play it?
and love Murph. So thank you for sending that video. He also gave me a quick anecdote about how he found 2 dead squirrels when he was a kid, and he's never seen one since. So shout out, Murph. I love
That's
you.
an interesting. Oh yeah, we talked
We
about
talked
this.
about the squirrels, yeah.
The squirrels.
Shout out to the Baby Club, Luca, Amelia, Cristiano, and Girthy Grant. Shout out to Angela Macaluso, the official defense attorney for the Boken Boys. Shout out to Darren and the Don
Oh yeah.
and the Double Shot Girls,
Yeah.
ECBC.
Shout out to ECBC. Shout
Whatever
out to
you're up to.
B-Lashes. Shout out to Marissa.
We're excited for whatever you have coming up because we think it's something awesome. Shout out to Country Roads. We could, let this play the whole time.
Just go.
Shout out to Allie
Oh yeah, shout out
for
Allie.
being a
Sorry.
guest.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe talking to the fucking microphone.
Thank you so much, guys. I didn't expect this.
And then shout out
You didn't
to
expect a shout out?
Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joseph Stalin. Even though he killed 6 million people, he was
Sorry,
nominated.
19 million, but go ahead.
He was nominated for 2 Nobel Peace Prizes. How about
Nomination. Yeah. What was that for?
In 1945, before
keeping
they
the
found out-
population control
Well,
under control, or
it was before like everything kind of came out about how many people he killed, but he helped end the war. So shout out Joseph Stalin.
He helped end the
Dictators
war.
can be good people too.
he did stop because Hitler was dumb enough to attack him. So
Correct.
that is true. But
Shout
yeah,
out Stalingrad.
it's more like 19 million is what they're
Yeah.
with the war and everyone he
I'm
actually
giving-
murdered.
He's a good guy. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it's anywhere between 6 and 19.
Let's see what else we got. Shout out to DeLillo, DePow, Drew, B. Rush. Shout out to Soup and Angelo. Angelo just got back from his honeymoon.
Oh, Eric. I forgot Eric in mine.
Okay,
I
shout
want
out
him to
Eric.
be in mine.
Angelo looked like he had an awesome time. He was in the Maldives. Looked like he was a fucking blast. He was just dancing around like a fucking animal the whole time. I belong West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Oh, I love that song.
That really is good.
Shout out to Brad Zach, Mark Dante L, and Mills. Hung out with them on Friday night. It was good to see them.
When?
They were at the bar. It might have been when you were not there.
Oh, when I was not there,
Where'd
and
you
then I
go?
came back.
Shout out
my
to Sam's
coworkers,
hot
old
mom.
Coworkers came in.
Shout out to Sam. More importantly, shout out to Sam's hot mom.
Shout out to Sam's hot mom.
Yeah. Smoke show.
Shout out to Austin Zach as well for constantly jumping on Instagram and
Shout out
shitting
to
on
Austin
you.
Zach.
Shout out to the whole Zach family.
Yeah. The whole Zach clan.
And shout out to New Orleans for hopefully winning this game.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking kill you. Shout out to he who must not be named.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.